Stacy Collins. Welcome today to our little call. We're so glad that you're with us today. You are going to have a chance to learn how we got rid of our migraines and headaches. Terry Jo is going to share a little bit. Terry Jo, she'll introduce herself in a bit, but we both have had a great experience with these products, as well as been able to manage other aches and pains with these products that we're going to tell you more about in a little bit. We're going to take a moment, both of us, to share a little bit about why and how these products have helped us with our migraines and other aches and pains. I'm going to go ahead and go since I'm already talking, but it's so hard for me to narrow down and just talk about one little bit about what these products have done for me. But for the sake of this call and your time, we're going to just focus on the migraines and the pain management, and so I'll try not to squirrel off. But I started these products, it's been, gosh, almost 7 years ago, and I started strictly for energy. I had no idea it was going to help me at all with my headaches. To give you a little backstory, I started with horrible migraines probably around 9th grade, and I would literally have them every single month. It was awful, to where I would get sick. I'd have to take off school. You know, even the sound of like the air conditioning would bother me. I'd have to have a pillow over my head, complete darkness, and it was just miserable. And this went on all through middle school, all through college, into my married life. In college, I was able to get on some prescription meds so that I could at least function, because I couldn't continue to miss class. And I was on a preventative medication, which I wouldn't say helped a lot, because the migraines were still there every month. And then I was also on the medication that I would take just when the migraines would hit. And I would have the type of migraines that would come with what they call an aura. So it would be like a visual disturbance. Basically, I'd see some squigglies, some bright squigglies, and then my vision would get really sharp. And then at that point, I knew it was just over. I mean, it would hit me like a freight train. So I would take my medication, but the bad thing about the medicine that actually helped to ease the pain was that it would knock me out for several hours, and that's not good. You know, I think about how much of my life that I probably missed sleeping or dealing with migraines. And enter these products, you know, like I said, I started for energy, and about 2 months in, I realized, like, it dawned on me, I have not had my monthly migraine. Like, this is really crazy, but I thought it was just a fluke. You know, maybe I just had a really good month or something. And let me just back up and say, these migraines would hit like right around my period every month. And, you know, I felt like they were probably hormonal, but just had no idea how to fix that. So sorry, y'all. My dogs, we had a delivery, of course. I knew this would happen. But anyway, about 6 months in, I realized I was not having any migraines. Like, I had not had a single migraine since I started the product. And here I am, almost 7 years in, and I've probably had 3 or 4 migraines, which is mind-blowing considering that I went years, you know, probably 8 years with plus, more than that, because I was into my married life, dealing with these migraines. Another thing that I want to talk about that these products have helped really quickly is that I have a shoulder issue. I have a bone spur in my left shoulder, and you know, I'm 42 years old, so I'm working out, trying to fight gravity, and I was taking too much Advil to help combat that. And of course, you know, that causes stomach issues and all kinds of other issues. Well, enter this product, Ease, and I'll tell you a little more about it, but this has helped me so much. I take it every day. It helps with muscle soreness. It's helped me a ton with my shoulder pain. When it starts to flare up again, I'll just add a little more Ease. Another thing, lastly, that I'm going to explain to you that I've dealt with for several years, probably since 2010 or 11, I ruptured a disc in my neck and ended up being on heavy pain medicine. And it would give me like the nerve pain down the back of my arm and down my neck. And it was a horrible, like, sharp, tingly pain that nothing would hardly touch. I found a chiropractor. Thank God I didn't have to have surgery, but I still kind of deal with that. And I think I had some nerve damage from how long that I actually had the ruptured disc. Well, now this wonderful product, Nerve, I will tell you more about that in a little bit, but that has helped me so much. The combination of these two, I think, have really helped me a ton with my neck pain and my nerve pain. And when I start to feel that flare up, you know, the Ease, I think, has kept a lot of it at bay, but then I add this to it and it takes it right away. It's amazing. This product is awesome, but these are a couple of my favorite products. So that's my quick pain migraine story. I'm going to pass it over to Terry Jo, because I know she's got an amazing story too. I can't wait for y'all to hear that. So Terry Jo, take it away.
Hi, thank you, you guys. My name is Terry Jo Noble. I'm so excited to share with you. But y'all, Stacy, she doesn't suffer from migraines anymore. It's amazing. I no longer suffer from migraines and daily headaches daily anymore either. I know. I used to take 800 milligrams of 800 milligrams of ibuprofen every single day. I got out of bed. I had a headache. I went and took ibuprofen. A lot of times later in the afternoon, I would have to take more ibuprofen. It was miserable. Y'all, I started suffering with migraines and daily headaches when I was 19 years old. And a lot of times my migraines were also related to my hormone cycle. So the few days before, I would get a migraine. And also the day before, always the worst migraine ever. A lot of times mine were, vomiting. I would be, like Stacy said, in a dark room. I would be taking Excedrin migraine and all of the things. And I would have ice packs over my head and dark. And I remember being upstairs in a house one time when we lived and my husband was downstairs. I got a migraine right after dinner and he was having to put the dishes away. And on the second floor, I could hear the dishes going from the sink to the dishwasher, and I about lost my mind. Y'all, the pain is unreal. And if you've suffered with them, you know how bad it is. You know you can't drive. You know how awful, it feels like forks are being stabbed in your eyeballs. And sometimes you want to put your head through a wall and it's miserable. I suffered with 3 to 5 migraines a month for 19 years and daily headaches. So y'all, my oldest daughter also suffered with migraines. She started about that 12 to 13 age and she was having 7 to 8 migraines a month. I was on a prescription. She was also put on 2 prescriptions. She has had 0 migraines now in 5 years. I probably have had 4 or 5 migraines in 5 years. Now, if you want to do the math, I would have had, let's say, 300 migraines in the last 5 years, and my daughter would have had 420. That is 720 migraines we are no longer dealing with just in 5 years. That would have been miserable. I also had the kind of migraines that are called ocular, where you actually lose sight in one eye. So sometimes I would get that and not have any headache pain at all, no head pain, but I would just lose vision in one eye completely. It was like this big black circle over my eye and I couldn't see. They come in all shapes and sizes and forms, and they're not worth living with. They're not, when we've got something that can get to the root of those causes and kick them. I had side effects from the medication. I had what they called heavy arms and legs. So it felt like you put bricks on your arm. So it's like I had like 100-pound bricks hanging off each arm, and they just felt like they weighed a ton and I couldn't pick up my arms and legs. And then also, like Stacy, it knocked me out. That medication is miserable. But you know what? We were thinking that's what I need to do to take care of these migraines. It's not. There is something that can help you not have to suffer with this anymore. So we both started the triplex when we started. So the first thing is the ProBio 5 and the BioCleanse. And these are what have helped us a ton, along with the Slim, which I'll tell you all about this here in just a little bit. The Slim is something that you mix in a little drink of water. Super simple. But as Stacy was telling you about the ease earlier, I also suffered with pain in different forms. So I would get out of bed every morning and would have foot pain, where I would start walking and it felt like I was 100 years old, and I would just kind of like walk like an old, really, really uncomfortable old person that was so miserable. And that miserableness went away when I started taking Ease every night before bed. Y'all, it's incredible. I also have a lot of shoulder pain and nerve pain, and taking the Ease and Nerve has helped me a ton as well. So there is something that can help you get to the root of your issues. We have something for everyone, and anything you are struggling with, whether it's sleep or weight loss or stomach issues or whatnot, there's something that can help. So you might be going, what is Plexus? What are they talking about? Y'all, we are a gut health company. We are gut health, clean skincare, and natural weight loss company. Our products focus on the root causes, so they fix you from the inside. It's not putting a Band-Aid over like that medication that Stacy and I were taking before. It's healing you from the inside so that you don't suffer with those things anymore. It's not covering it up. We use natural ingredients and we have natural products. And so you've got natural results, which is amazing. Okay, so I do have some notes here because I don't want to make sure I don't miss anything. But the ProBio 5 and the BioCleanse, like I said, right here. It's a simple system, the triplex. It's those two products along with the Slim, y'all. And basically your triplex is a super simple system that balances the gut and your main hormone, insulin. It gives you a solid foundation to build on the health issues that you have. So in Plexus, we focus not only on putting the good probiotics in you, we also remove the bad and weed out the bad gut, the bad overgrowth and the yeast overgrowth in your gut that cause so many problems. So those two gut health problems, they remove the bad and they put good in. So without that balance, you will continue to struggle. You will continue to suffer with migraines and headaches and pain. So your gut health, who knew? But it's related to your mood. It's related to your weight. It's related to your skin, the microbiome of the skin. They're kind of talking about that. If you pay attention to commercials nowadays, you're going to hear them talk about the microbiome of the skin and the microbiome of the gut. So it helps with skin and digestion and cravings and immunity. Immune system is really important right now. It helps with absorption of nutrients. So it's just related to all of those things. So Slim is paired with those two products because gut health alone is not the only thing you need to balance. Your master hormone, which is the insulin, needs balancing too. So Slim helps balance your blood sugars. So one really good note is a lot of times when you're super tired and crashing, it's because your blood sugars aren't balanced. So your blood sugars are here and then they go down and you're like tired and you want to take a nap at 2 o'clock. Well, you don't need to. You can balance your blood sugars and you can have that good natural energy. So Slim helps to balance all of that. So it leads to more restful sleep and less cravings, a healthier, more manageable appetite. So it helps with maybe you don't need to crave Diet Cokes anymore, but it leads to all of these great things and giving you natural energy. So it's a simple system to take. And I love that it's natural. I love that it's natural ingredients. I feel good giving it to my kids. Just all of those natural things are good. So you wake up, you mix your pink drink, and then you can take those gut health products at night before you go to bed. So the triplex is what we both started with that kicked our migraines and daily headaches. Stacey, do you want to fill them in a little bit on the ease and the nerve?
Yes, I would love to. Okay, I love those products. Those are the ones that Terry Jo just talked about. That's what got me started and what truly changed my life. But when these two products came in, it just kick-started everything else. So like I said, Ease is probably one of my favorite products. It's a natural anti-inflammatory without the bad side effects of traditional meds that combat inflammation, just like we were talking about the ibuprofen. And you know, I don't know if, or you may not know, but they came out like a year or two ago and said that ibuprofen actually can increase your chances of heart attack. And oh my goodness, I think about how much I've taken. But I'm so thankful I don't anymore thanks to Ease. Other than the aches and pains though, it's also especially good for autoimmune inflammation, digestive conditions, as well as detox support. So that's huge, y'all. I take this consistently because I work out regularly, like I said, and it helps me a ton with all of my muscle soreness and pains, but it's also super helpful, and I forgot to mention this, also super helpful for menstrual cramps for me. I'm not sure, you know, if I didn't take it every day, how that would help, but I take this every day to help with the inflammation all over my body, which has helped a ton. But when it's that time of the month, I just add a couple more because I take just a very low dose every day, but I add a couple more, and this has been huge to help relieve that menstrual pain. The nerve health support. This is another amazing product. It works to basically regrow your damaged nerves and support proper function. It contains, they're also natural, that penetrate the damaged nerves, and they stimulate the production of nerve growth factor. Nerve also has a blend of vitamins and minerals that have been proven to maximize the conductivity of the nerve impulse so that the nerve can work to its potential and function can be fully restored. So y'all, it's these, both of these, but especially nerve, this has proven ingredients that have been helping people with nerve damage. And you know, you think about people that have neuropathy, that have diabetes. My father-in-law loves it. You know, he's got neuropathy with diabetes, and that's another huge thing for nerve. But that is basically our products that we wanted to focus on. It's so hard for us just to talk about a few products, because I know we love them all. I mean, there's so many that we love, but I'm going to pass it over to Terry Jo. Y'all, thank you so much for quickly listening to my story and for coming to us today to hear about the stuff that we love that have been life-changing for us. So Terry Jo, I'm going to pass it to you.
Absolutely. Thank you, Stacey, for sharing your story.
You're welcome.
I just love hearing how someone was suffering once before and now they're not. That's what it's all about. So thank you so much for hopping on and joining us today. And whoever invited you to listen about migraines and headaches and how you can kick them and some pain management, I want you to reach back out to them and talk to them a little bit about this. Ask them more about the triplex and say, I want to get started. So when you get started, right now, y'all, to join as a wholesale ambassador, which is to get your product, it's like going to Costco. You join Costco and then you can go in and shop and get all the stuff for less expensive cost, right? Same thing. So it's $9.95 to join as a wholesale ambassador for an entire year. And then your welcome packs you can choose from. There's a variety of welcome packs and they're about 50% off the retail price. Y'all, it's a huge discount and you are going to be saving money, kicking your prescriptions, not taking ibuprofen anymore, not taking all of the junk that's bad for your body, when you can have some natural products that are going to actually get to the root of the issue and cause it to go away. So triplex is where to start. The ease and nerve are those great additions to put in with that as well. But y'all, when you join as a wholesale ambassador and you get that discounted welcome pack, we have so many other things to offer. So we have an incredible rewards program when you order. We have, that's just a great loyalty. We have cash back on your own orders. So if you don't ever want to tell anybody that you're taking Plexus, but when you purchase it yourself, you're going to earn cash back on your own orders. And that's great. You can reapply it. You've got that loyalty rewards program. You can earn free products. So if you do want to share the products, if you want to just tell 3 people and have 3 people start with you as well, you can earn just $300 for having, not just, it's a lot of money. I don't know about you, but $300 was life-changing for me when I first started. But $300 you can earn by just telling 3 people to get started with you. And your person who told you about this call will love to help you. And if you don't have someone and you just randomly came across us, Stacy and I would love to help you as well. But I want you to reach back out to that person that invited you. But whether you're just wanting to take the products for yourself and not tell anyone, or whether you're wanting to share and have a financial blessing and relieve financial burdens on your family as well, we have something that can help you. We'll get to the root of the issues. We will help your financial ability, whatever it is that you need, but you no longer need to suffer with migraines and daily headaches or pain. So thank you so much for coming. We're so excited to have you here. Please reach out to the person that invited you, and y'all go enjoy your afternoon. Have a great day, y'all.